designer shirt. My mind is squirt, some rhyme work that'll make your sinus hurt. Buckle your seat while the pilot work. My spacecraft got enough gas that'll take you out of this earth. I'm magic with the pen and paper like a warlock. The window panes wide open, but the door's locked. So you looking through the window for it in your window, but do they really have the skill to analyze the symbol? Crescendo, the ashes blow when the wind blow. The rain put out the fire while the children build a temple. Just like the pyramids, walls and scribble. A projection in the sky of the messiahs on your mental. Monumental and extraterrestrial. Turning these niggas into mental vegetables. It's kinda crazy how I ride on instrumentals as I slice like a Ginsu with the vibe I put in. You listen. This is not a double life. It's just a new beginning. The magic is to focus on our goals till we're winning. I'd rather have a portrait of myself up on the ceiling. I could lay down on the floor, look up and visualize the millions. Imagine that. Do you see the picture clearly? Focusing on working with me. You could get this money with me. We could take over the world and put the trophies in the city, the plaques on the wall, and have a feast of who was with me. Yeah, last week was just the past, right? A new beginning. I've been up for all these past nights, and all these people that I knew just seem to pass by. They stuck on stupid worry about their past lives. And I just ask why. Are they agents? Is the system about to crash? Am I the one like in the Matrix? Is the planets in the heavens? Then the earth is just a spaceship. Our thoughts control reality and life is what you make it. Yes, y'all. Yes, we're back again with another live stream. And if you're enjoying this live stream or podcast, as they say, from the Real Enigmas and Theories page, if y'all are hip to my other page, I have a Real Enigmas live page. This is my first live stream from that page as well. And if you want to go follow that page, I'm gonna drop it in the chat real quick. The Real Enigmas and Theories, the Real Enigmas live page. I'm sorry. And on this page, I will be going live about all kinds of topics, not just TV shows, but we'll be doing some live cook-ups in the studio. We'll be doing some music discussions and discuss music. A lot of the other topics that I discussed here, we'll talk about that as well. You know what I'm saying? Over there, we'll be going over there to talk about that. So those lives won't necessarily have anything to do with television shows and movies and whatnot. So the Real Enigmas live channel is where I will be going live talking about other things. You feel me? Yo, shout out to everybody that's here right now. Whether if you're on the vertical or the horizontal stream, you know what I'm saying? You won't be able to see each other in the chat, but I can see you, and I can put the chat right here so that the people from the vertical and the people from the horizontal can see each other's chats, I guess, right? So let me see here. Let me do a couple of things before we get started tonight. You already know that I want to hit this chat and see who's here with us. Oh, Food Pyramid was here early. Food Pyramid said the episode can't come soon enough. Yo, and you know what, Food Pyramid, if you're still in the building right now, this is that episode. I just want to let you know that right now. This is the episode that you need to see. This is the episode that everybody has been, well, not everybody, but a lot of people have been waiting for this episode. You are going to get some things that we have been asking for. I'm not going to spoil it. I can't really talk about it enough. I can't wait for you to see it. I really am excited for you to see this episode. This episode validates a lot of the stuff that I said in my first video. So I'm not going to repeat some of those things because it'll kind of be like a spoiler or whatever. But I said a lot of that stuff in my first video before I watched the screeners. And it was so bad that when I got my hands on the screeners, I had to go back and cut some stuff out of my video because I didn't want nobody thinking like, yo, this dude watched the screeners and then wrote a video. Nah, yo, I did not do that. I ended up having to go back and cut out a bunch of stuff in my video because frankly, I was on fire. I was on fire in that video. I did leave a lot of it in there, and a lot of it does show in this episode, but I was on fire, y'all. I'm just being real. Hold on, let me pull up something. I want to pull up something on the screen here. Just something to get us looking, right? Just something that we can feast our eyes upon, right? But I'm not gonna be going too deep into it. We'll just look and we'll talk about what we've been seeing so far. See what I'm saying? So we got our man Dick Halloran, and I love the way they did this episode. They don't waste any of our scary time on bullshit either. That's just something they don't do. They don't waste our scary time on bullshit. They really take advantage of the scary parts of the show to drop a lot of information. I mean, look at how we got Ronnie's backstory. We got Ronnie. We learned that Ronnie's mother passed giving birth to her, and we learned that during that scene. You know what I'm saying? What a hell of a way to tell a character's backstory. You know, we heard about the backstory with Lily's father. However, they showed us. They didn't show it to us. They just had a character telling you. And I thought that was kind of boring at first. But then when I seen the pickle jar scene in the grocery store with Lily, I was like, oh shit, they not playing with us, y'all. And we got both of those scenes in the same episode. So shout out to that. Let's move right along here. Oh, we got Silent Hexa became a member. Shout out to Silent Hexa if you're in the building with us. You know, right now, I know you was here earlier around 2 o'clock. We got Debbie, Yebby, Bo Bebby, Banana, Fana, Fofebby, to the feet, 5, Momebby. Debbie is in the building with us. Yes. So if you're seeing multiple streams, you're probably already following Real Enigma's live channel, but I'm streaming from both channels today. I might start streaming from Instagram as well. We'll figure it out. I just have to figure it out, get it all ready. We got the brother Bill Chill in the building. What's going on, fam? Good to see you here as always. We got K2 Hoop in the building. What's going on, family? Good to have you. Cody So Crazy Productions. What's going on? Not gonna lie, Pluribus made me forget about this show. Yo, I mean, I feel you on that. Pluribus is a hell of a good show, but it is kind of like apples and oranges, though. You know what I'm saying? I love Welcome to Derry for what it is, and I love Pluribus for what it is. If anything, Pluribus is trying to give Severance a ride for its money, with it being on the same network, with it being on the same platform, and it also being one of those real cerebral brain twister shows. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's giving Severance a run for its money. We got the beautiful, lovely Joy in the building. Good to have you here as always. Much love to sis. We got Lan Jung in the building. What's going on? Yes, good to have you here. Howdy from Arkansas. Good to have you here. Shout out to Arkansas. You know what I mean? We got Simple Logic in the building. This song is straight slamming. Thank you so much. That's my theme song. That's my joint. That's the joint. I love that joint. You know what I'm saying? So I give that to y'all when I come on to the live streams and after we're done. We got Carson French in the building. Song goes hard. Thank you so much, fam. We got Nikisha Moore reviews in the building. Go check out Nikisha Moore. Her page is dope. She covers like soap operas and whatnot. And she also talks about some of the shows we talk about here. And her channel is dope. She has that real up close and personal vibe with you on the camera. You know what I'm saying? and she dropped some reviews. I love her channel. It reminds me of my grandmother, actually, because my grandmother is who I used to sit there and watch The Young and the Restless and Bold and the Beautiful and all of that with. You know what I'm saying? So if you notice, in Pluribus, the guy that they had talking to her on the phone from the television was Jack Abbott. So Jack Abbott is a character from Bold and the Beautiful and The Young and the Restless. So shout out to that. Shout out to that. We got B. Kochner in the building. What's good? Good to have you here. Spitting straight fire. Thank you very much. We have the beautiful, wonderful Sunshine Chick in the building. Hey, hey, let's get it. Yes, indeed. Christy Thomas is here with us. We got T. Rob in the building. Son talk like a rapper. Should have known. Ha ha. Yeah. Well, yeah. You know what? It's funny you say that. Fam says son talk like a rapper. And I do. I have like this cadence with my voice because I actually have a stutter. I used to stutter when I was real young. And I noticed that when I started rapping, I was able to talk without stuttering. So that's why I talk like this, because boom, I can speak with my cadence and it flows. I don't stutter. And anybody that has a child that stutters, I encourage you to encourage that child to write some poetry. That may help them. That may definitely help them. Speaking of poetry, speaking of bars, speaking of writing, I have a very special surprise for y'all in my episode 4 breakdown that comes out at 10 o'clock tonight. I dropped some bars on a whole scene for y'all. Like most of my script is written in heavy bars. You know what I'm saying? Like I write raps for my scripts and then I go back and I take out some of the rhyming words that don't make sense and I fill it in to make sense. But I simply write it like that to get it done fastest for me and to also be able to orate it when I record the voiceover. And so I kind of let a lot of the words, the rhyming words, stay in there. But then I just went crazy on this one scene. It's a scene at the high school and it's a real good scene. I think it was one, it's probably in league for one of the scariest scenes or cringy, scary scenes. Like you really wouldn't want to be in the situation that this character is going to be in. And I pretty much wrapped that whole thing out in my video and it's not corny or anything. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to T Rob for that. Shout out to Jazz Green in the building with us. How you doing? My thoughts control reality and life is what you make it. Favorite bar? Yes, indeed. If the planet's in the heavens, then the earth is just a spaceship where our thoughts control reality and life is what you make it. Yes, that was the bar. Yes, yes. Let's see. K2 said, yo, I'm following the other channel. Thank you very much for that. You know what I'm saying? Word, just found the horizontal screen. Got you. Good that everybody's navigating around and it's not too confusing. I hope that you guys can see all of the chats, whether you're on either view, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's the horizontal or the vertical one. We got Sail Abdullah in the building. What's going on? How long are we waiting? 5 minutes? What, you don't like my music? Okay, all right, it's all good. Well, we here now. We started. Calm down. We're good. And Rachel is in the building. What's going on? How you feeling? Good to have you. We got Gina in the building. Jenna in the building. I'm sorry. Who else do we got here? Jenna Johnson. What's going on? Good to have you as always. Haven't seen you in a minute, you know, but we just started getting back to this live stream stuff. Who else we got? Okay, so we got like, I say about an hour and 15 minutes before the show gets actually started. I'm going to watch this one with y'all as I do every week. And then we may do an after show. Most likely we will. I'm going to give my video a little bit of time to shine and let y'all catch up on the video. And then I will most likely be with y'all for an after show. You'll see the notification if you sub. You know what I'm saying? We got the brother Big Heck ENT in the building. What's going on, Big Heck? Fellow Barsmith in the building. Big Heck, I got something for you in my next video, bro. I definitely want your opinion on the bars. The bars are more like most people that don't know like battle rap are gonna say that it's like poetry. You know what I'm saying? But these is like kind of like more like battle rap bars. But it's crazy though, the way I did it. I think you're gonna really like it. I want your opinion. Big Heck. Yes, indeed. Who else we got in the building? We got Ugly Zombie. I said, damn, I thought this was for the chair company. Well, you know damn well ain't nobody in the thumbnail from the chair company. So I don't know what made you think that. But we glad to have you here. We got Low Reacts in the building. Good to have you as well. Hold on, pardon me for 1 second. I got this little notification of mic difficulty. Okay, that's good. That's fixed. Yeah, what's up? How many hours do we need to wait? What you talking about to the show? It's at 9 o'clock. Oh, thanks, Real. I appreciate. Oh, no doubt. What's good? The Man in Black's in the building with us. Good to see you as always. So yeah, I'm just let y'all know. This is the episode that y'all wanted to see. This is the episode we wanted to see. And then we got one more episode that I have seen, which is episode 5. And I've seen episode 5. Both of these episodes are very game changer vibes. You know what I'm saying? Episode 4 and 5 are definitely game changers. So I'm excited for 6, 7, and 8 myself. I've seen 1 through 5 already, and I have been loving this journey with you guys. I've been watching it with y'all every week, and we've been doing these live streams. I really have been enjoying this show. This show is definitely fire. Top tier for horror this year. Best horror TV show I've ever seen so far, for sure. As far as horror is concerned, I would have put American Horror Story up there as the best, but this one edges American Horror Story. And it's also, you know, coming from the horror master himself, Stephen King. You know what I'm saying? Jack is still on The Young and Restless and still beefing with Victor. Oh my goodness. Come on. I mean, yo, one thing about it is you cannot watch a soap opera. You can like skip that shit for like 5 years, come back and still know exactly what's going on that joint. I don't know. I haven't seen Young and the Restless in probably 2 decades, like easily 20 years, maybe longer. And you know, they still beef. They still on the same type of time as they were when my grandmother was watching me during the summer. You feel me? Let's see. Discontinued is in the building. I'm excited for episode 4. Yes, I'm excited for y'all to see that. You know what I mean? A real genius. Shout out to Bev Billions in the building. Yes, I can't wait to hear those scene bars. Oh, yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, this probably is one of my best videos. And I gotta say this, y'all. YouTube has been really funky with my channel lately. So if you rock with the channel and you rock with my videos, share my videos when you watch them. Hit that hype button. I want to definitely get up there in that number when it comes to the hype point. You know, let everybody know that watches the show to check it out and that I do these reviews. I put a lot of work into my channel. And I also have, you know, life is lifing at the same time. And I enjoy providing these videos for y'all. I enjoy doing these live streams and getting with y'all. So yeah, I can't wait. Who's your favorite battle rapper? Wow, you really trying to start some shit. One of my favorite battle rappers stopped battle rapping. His name's Briz Rawstein. Definitely one of my favorite. His battle with DNA was one of the funniest battles ever for me. But who is my favorite battle rapper? I used to like O-Red real heavy. O-Red was one of my favorites. I love his battle against what's the bull's name? From out there from St. Louis. Wasn't Hitman Holla, it was Averb. Averb is nice too. Daylight is nice too. I like the old Daylight from like the grind time days and stuff like that. I go way back with battle rap before battle rap was on YouTube. I was a battle rapper myself. And when I was rapping, you had to rap on a beat, and you pulled up to the club and you was about to rhyme against 10 niggas who you didn't even know their name. There was no preparation for it. You just had to have some bars ready, and you had to be slick enough to throw some freestyles in there every once in a while. Like me, I'm nice with the freestyling because I'm kind of like freestyling all the time without rapping when I talk. So I'm nice with my freestyle. And if your outfit was trash and you had to battle me, it was going to be a long night for your ass. And we had to do like maybe like 5 back and forths back in those days. I know I'm showing my age, you know what I'm saying? But I embrace my age, actually. We got Joe Knows in the building. Good to see you as well. Oh man, who else is here? We got a packed house. We got 85 people in the building. How many likes we got? Y'all liking that on the way in? I know some are watching from the TV. It might be a little bit difficult. But we got 30 likes and we got like 85 people in here. Oh no, okay, so we got 30 likes on one, and yeah, I gotta keep in mind that we are split up. So we got 61 people in the horizontal live stream. So there may be 20 something people in the other one. Like it on the way in. Let me look at the vertical to see how we doing. Yeah. Like it on the way in, guys. Let people know that we're here. Share this joint. Oh yeah, we cooking over here. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Who else we got in the building? Let me get through this real quick. Let me get through the chat. We got John Cook in the building. What's going on? Carrie is in the building. Good to see you. Miss you so much. Much love. Sending love to Real. What's good? Sending it right back at you, sis. I haven't seen you in months, yo. Like, oh, we got my sister Nene in the building. What's good to see you? Oh my goodness. We got some beautiful people in here with us tonight. Oh, we about to cook. And this episode about to be crazy. Oh yeah, we about to cook tonight, y'all. From needs to take notes. Yo, I definitely agree with you on that. From definitely missed the step in seasons 2 and 3. Season 2 kind of let us know that season 3 was going to be messed up, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. We got Lisa Rice in the building. I'm going to talk about From. We're going to talk about From. I got a From video that's coming out. It's going to be crazy. Like, you know, I was the one that cracked the code with the From situation last year. Like nobody else, everybody was laughing at my analyst. Oh, he's talking about eggs and deviled eggs and plates and blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, the character laid an egg. And I want to show y'all something real quick while we talking that shit. Hold up. While we talking that From shit, I want to show y'all something. Let me see here. Where are my screenshots? I need my screenshots real quick because I want to show you something. And if you know this channel, then you know that I am very well versed in the symbology of these TV shows, okay? Now, I had been talking about the Vesica Pisces for the entire show pretty much, even in season 2 when I started my channel. I started my channel in season 2, and which was in 2023. 2 years ago, I started this channel. And shout out to everybody that's been like locking in with the channel. We got 47,000 subscribers in 2 years. Like, and really most of those came this year. So I started the year off with like 5,000, almost 6,000 subs. And right now we're sitting at over 47,000 subs. Like, yo, I'm bugging over here off of that, first of all. But, you know, I started at that season. So let me show you guys this right here. Now, the Vesica Pisces is a symbolic node that I talk about on this show all the time, and it carries a lot of weight when it comes to rebirthing symbolism, also egg symbolism, because the symbol that in the middle of the Vesica Pisces, which is known as the Jesus fish, is actually called the ovum, and the ovum means egg, okay? And so this is how I knew that they was dropping the egg symbolism in From last year. Then not only that, they literally put a character on an egg plate. And then we had the rebirthing symbolism. We had the unholy Eucharist. We had all of that going on. So I want to show you something real quick. Stop screen and then present the other one. Let's see here. Yo. Okay. So this is something that the From Instagram page posted the other day in their stories. And this is something from MGM. MGM went across their entire show list and picked out characters that fit certain energies. And I thought it was very interesting that they chose to put Fatima on the Pisces energy. And I have been talking about the Vesica Pisces, and this is the character that laid the egg. So yo, just I'm gonna put this in my From video that's probably gonna come out this year, or if not this month, it'll be out next month for sure. It's definitely gonna be coming out around the time that they're gonna put out a trailer. I'm gonna be real with you. I feel a trailer coming on. I don't know. Something's been telling me that a trailer is about to hit from. You know what I'm saying? We got Crazy Boy in the building. Any thoughts on the show Yellow Jackets? Yes, I love Yellow Jackets. I didn't get to cover Yellow Jackets third season earlier this year, but I absolutely love that show. I thought that show was dope. I didn't like the first season as much. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of started growing on me, and the second season just took it through the roof. I loved it. Oh my goodness, we got Taylor Healing TV in the building. Tailored Healing TV is here. What's up, Taylor? Good to see you. As always, you're birthing a whole new kind of analyst in us. Wow. Thank you for your work. Oh my goodness. Yo, to hear that from her, if y'all don't know who Taylor is, y'all definitely got to go check out Tailored Healing TV. She is an esoteric wizardress, or you know what I'm saying? She is an esoteric genius over there. She drops a lot of connections. She's very well versed in what she does. She talks about the neuro aspect and also the metaphysical aspect. She's real dope. Go check her channel out as well. You know what I'm saying? We show nothing but love over here. You know what I mean? Food Pyramid's back. What's going on? Good to see you. And Crazy Boy, thanks for joining us. Indeed. Good to have you. We got Jehovahsians in the building. Okay, that's what's up. We got Unica. Love Daylight. Okay. Surprised you ain't say Lux. Yo, Lux is definitely one of my favorite. I know Lux personally, so that's why I didn't want to say Lux, because you know what I'm saying? Like, I know bro personally. I done brought him to Atlanta. We done shows together. Like, Lux is one of my dudes. We played chess. You know what I'm saying? I had to beat him in chess. I had to beat him badly, y'all. Shout out to Lux, though. I definitely rock with Lux. You know what I'm saying? I had to beat Lux bad. I'm a chess player. I'm not one of those dudes that, like, you know, I know how to play or I know how to move the pieces. I'm a real chess player. I got a mean chess game. I'm just being real with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, sip, trip, repeat. I'm so glad you're here. Good to see you as always. You know what I'm saying? Go check out the Sip, Trip, and Repeat channel. I'm on the TV and I like the video. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Don't let the TV stop you. Hold on. Who else is here? Okay. I like Punchers, Top 5, Tay-Rock, Nitty. I like Nitty and Tay-Rock. Twerk, Shine. I like Miss Hustle. I like all of them. I like Miss Hustle. I like Jazz too. I like Jazz. My mind is actually drawing a blank on some of the new battle rappers that I like. You know what I mean? We'll talk about that. We'll get into that. That's for the Real Enigmas Live channel, y'all. That's the kind of stuff we're gonna be talking about on Real Enigmas Live. Hey, y'all, my first live. I love your review. Oh, what's up, Miss Z McD? What's good with you? Good. I'm glad you made it. For the first live. Yes. Lisa Rice, I just found you a few days ago. I need the kind of tone you give when it comes to breaking down horror. Yo, that's what I do. I can't wait for that From to come back either, because I'm definitely going to be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? The Jesus Fish. egg, the cycle reincarnation, people just don't know. Oh yeah, all of that was there. I definitely cracked that code. Like, and I had to poke my chest out for that one because everybody was laughing when I was talking about egg symbolism. Now I'm gonna tell you, the egg symbolism has also been in Welcome to Derry. Don't forget when the commissioner was sitting at the bar with the Chief Bowers, he took his little egg and bit it in half and threw it back in the plate. That was crazy as hell to me. But then I saw the same egg symbolism with a half-eaten egg inside the show, The Chair Company. But the egg symbolism was all throughout, from everywhere. And it's actually also in Pluribus, really heavy. If y'all just saw the 3rd episode of Pluribus, the egg symbolism was crazy. When they were inside of the ice hotel, the doorman told him, the bellboy told him that they will be like a yolk inside of an egg. And then she said, I could have saved $100,000 and froze my eggs here. So like the egg symbolism is definitely kicking up in Pluribus as well. On this channel, I have been the one pointing out that across all networks, TV shows, movies, and everything, everybody is using the same list of symbolism. I've noticed symbolism ever since I was probably about 11 or 13 on television and movies. And never through my life, I've never seen the TV shows and movies connect with the same symbolism. And this has been going on since around 2019. I've never seen that before. I think that we're bearing witness to something very new here. And I think they're trying to tell us something. And that's what we will be, talking about on this channel. Taylor says, we'll be joining the Pluribus team soon. Yes, I already know, sis. When I saw that show, I told you, I said, yo, you got to watch Pluribus. You talk about the Akashic Record. I talk about the Akashic Record. I've talked about it across this channel. You've been talking about it as well. I thought that you would enjoy that. I have found some things in Pluribus that I haven't seen anybody talking about, and we're going to talk about those when we're going to do a Pluribus stream as well. Oh man, we got Depeche BTFOD. Oh, what's good? Became a new member. Yo, shout out to that and celebrate with those emojis that we got. We got some Pluribus emojis and we got some Welcome to Derry emojis. I got the Stack and Smoke Twins in there as well. I will definitely keep the Stack and Smoke Twins in there. My channel has the most viewed review on the movie Sinners. I'm so proud of myself for that. And that's a video that I was really proud of. I definitely want to cover Stranger Things season 5. The only thing about covering Stranger Things is that they drop a lot of episodes at once. So it's like, I won't be doing like an episode by episode breakdown. I'll just be dropping some videos and getting straight to the point. My videos for that are going to be for people who have already seen it and are just ready to dive into the symbolism. I don't know when I'll get around to it. I'll probably do it after the second half of season 5 because I got a lot going on with a couple of shows and things that I'm doing here. But don't hold me to that. You might see at least one video after the first half. It might inspire me. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, indeed. It's everywhere. Heavy symbolism in Pluribus. It's everywhere in Pluribus. The egg symbolism is all over the place. Especially, she said, we can make you bacon and eggs. And then the one day she woke up and, the last episode, she woke up and that plate of food was out there. They delivered the food to her. It was eggs Benedict on there. Like, it was a lot going on with the egg symbolism. So there is a rebirthing period that the establishment is trying to either warn us about or talk about amongst themselves. So yeah, that's what we talk about here. Okay, so let me see. Let's see something here. Let's get Fatima out of there and put Dick Halloran back up. Hey, yo, why did Stephen King name this guy Dick Halloran? Why did he do that to that man like that? Why did he name this man Dick Halloran? Like, that has got to be an inside joke. Like, I'm sure that Dick Halloran means something. And then Dick Halloran, he loves the ladies too. He said he up there telling his buddies that he smashed Aretha Franklin. You know what I'm saying? And Aretha Franklin back in the day had Dick Halloran. Dick Halloran. The tea is hot. Ooh, you ever sip the hot tea and fuck around and suck the lemon seed in your mouth too? Oh, that just happened. Fuck. But anyway. And yeah, I quit playing the pause game. I don't play that shit no more. Aretha named it. Yeah. Dick's, he burned. Is he burning? Did Stephen King get burnt and his dick was Halloran? And he said, yo, I'm gonna name this character Dick Halloran because my dick was Halloran? Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Why did he name this man this stuff, guys? I don't know what's going on. But nonetheless, definitely one of my favorite characters in the Stephen King universe. And this video right here, yo, I'm sorry, y'all. This video right here is going to have, this episode right here is going to really lock in on the Dick Halloran vibes. This one right here, this episode is why they put him in this series. Dick Halloran is not to be fucked with. You know what I'm saying? By the man in black said, pause. Hey, yo. Yo, this is crazy. I'm done with the pause game, yo. Hold on, I'm just done with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing the pause game no more. I even put a clip of that in one of my videos. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to everybody out there. Aretha was hollering. Yo, y'all still on it. Let's get away from there. I'm trying to stop laughing. I'm hyped for this. Haven't seen a hype for this show since season 5, since the last season of Breaking Bad. What you talking about? What show you talking about? Are you talking about Stranger Things? Or are you talking about Welcome to Derry? You know what I'm saying? For me, Stranger Things is just, for me, I look at Stranger Things as the best thing that happened to Netflix. That's kind of like how I look at it. It definitely has the potential to really sail it on home this season. But there's problems that they've had. Like, I don't feel like we've lost enough characters. You know what I mean? In Stranger Things. And I hope they haven't waited until the very last season to just like start killing everybody off. And that's what a lot of people are saying. I don't know if people have seen it or got access to any screeners or anything, but I have been seeing a lot of people saying that they're trying to kill off a lot of your favorite characters on that show, which is going to be corny for them to do it at the last season. They should have been doing it so that we can build and grow, so that we can heal and show. You feel me? Let's see. Simply, maybe for that Tuskegee University syphilis experience, they did that on black men. You know, Stephen King. Like, oh, yo, simple logic. That is phenomenal. Because you know what? I say something in my video about Stephen King's relationship with black people and the black characters in his work. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, black people used to be called shine. Like, shine is a racist terminology for black people. Like, and it comes from the shoe shine industry. You know, poor white people used to shine shoes too, but they weren't called shines. Like, they didn't get turned into a racial slur, right? I thought that was amazing how, you know, you have the shine aspect and then the Dick Halloran shines. You feel what I'm saying? Like, him and his grandma are the first two characters that we know of that had the shining abilities. I think that is crazy. I love this comment right here. Maybe for the Tuskegee syphilis experiment they did on black men. You know what? And now that you said that, I think that I'm going to start looking into that a little bit. You know what I mean? Because the Tuskegee experiment that they did on black men definitely had Dick's hollering. Like no joke. Like not even joking. Like that's facts. You know what I'm saying? We got B Kochner with the super chat. Thank you for your generosity, fam. And I just want to be, I'm just gonna kick this real to y'all. I love people that want to help support the channel. You know what I'm saying? The only thing is YouTube is doing something very fishy with my channel. I know that some of you have probably noticed it. Like I'm usually getting at the minimum 20,000 views, and now some of my videos aren't even getting 5,000 views. So if y'all want to support the channel, hit the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Hit the Cash App, because when you send me $10, YouTube takes $4.50 of that. So you're not going to take some of the good money, hard-earned money that my crew wants to send and support the channel with, and take that and then simultaneously shit on my channel and kind of block my views. I'm not doing anything different. I've actually been stepping my game up as far as editing, and the way I structure my videos is more, you know, geared to chapters and things like that. So if they want to shit on me, let's shit on them. You know what I'm saying? But B, I so appreciate you for your generosity. And B Kochner says, so Debbie has to amend her screen name to Eggy Debbie Bobebi. Now, for real enigmas, like, yo, Eggy Debbie Bobebi. Yo, that's funny right there. I love that. I love that. Shout out to that. I totally appreciate that. Debbie is such a good friend, and if you really love art and you love music, go check out Debbie Bobebi's channel. Please drop it. If you have the link, Debbie, feel free to drop your link. If any other mods have the link, drop it in there. Make sure you drop it in the horizontal and the vertical stream so that everyone has access to it. Debbie has such great artwork, and you are actually watching her digital process as you're watching her videos. It's very satisfying, very clean. I love waking up in the morning and seeing that she's dropped a video. I mean, I go check her stuff out. She's been very inspirational to the channel as well. And she definitely peeps a lot of symbolism. She plays Stephen King bingo, so there's nothing else really more to say. You feel me? Thank you again, B, for shouting out Eggy Debbie Bobebi in the chat with the super chat. You are much appreciated. Believe that. So we got Pam Jam in the building. Love that part in Goodfellas when Billy Batts tells Joe Pesci to go get his shine box. Yo, see, that's what I'm talking about. So you definitely are hip to how that has been a racial slur. You know what I mean? Bark. Yes. We cooking. Hold on, let's go in. I wish that I could talk about this episode so much right now. I wish that I could, but I can not do that. YouTube pushes new channels and creators, so you making the new live channel was a smart move. Nah, yeah, you know, I haven't had the channel. I've had that channel for a minute and haven't used it. This is the very first stream on that channel. And here's that channel. Now that we got 100 people in the building, I definitely want to drop my Real Enigmas live channel, so y'all can go check that channel out. I just dropped the link in the chat. Go follow that channel. That channel is where I will be going live and doing other things. And also, you know, I really don't like to talk about some of the stuff that I'm doing, but I'm in the process of building a podcast space where I will be having guests and everything, and you will see your big brother on the camera and the whole nine. So that's still in the works. I got a lot to do. That'll probably be like next year. But follow the channel now so you can say that you was one of the first ones there. You dig? Like there's only like 20 subs on there right now. So get in while the getting is good. I will be building a straight up podcast space soon. I don't really like talking about it because, you know, sometimes things happen and, you know, the timelines might not meet when you want them to. And so I don't want to be hemming and hawing, but I just want to give you a heads up that that is coming. And you know, with my work and I have access to a lot of people that will make for really great guests on a podcast. So I will be moving into that space very soon. Okay. but I still want to keep going with these videos. These videos take a lot of time to produce. And so, you know, it's crazy, you know? Hey, Reels, what's going on? MJ Jones, what's going on, bro? How you been? How you been? Yes. Who else we got in the love? Oh, okay. Oh, it posts as, oh, okay. So I actually post as Real Enigmas Live when I post from StreamYard. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that it does that. When does the episode start streaming? We got about 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I want to go over something. If you guys don't mind, I want to share something with you. I want to play a portion of one of my videos. You know what? We'll wait for that. We'll wait for that. And I'll promise you that I will do an after stream. So how about that? We'll talk about it after we get that done. I'll do that in the after stream because I don't want it to lead to any kind of spoilers. Did I watch Predator's Badlands? Yes, I did. Predator's Badlands. Great movie. Great movie. Real fire. But it wasn't a Predators movie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. And that's why y'all that haven't seen me really talk about it on my channel. When I show up to see the Predator, I don't want to see family drama. I don't even want to see a Predator movie from the point of view of the Predator. That's corny to me. I want my Predator movies from the point of view of the prey. That's a Predator movie. A Predator movie should come from the point of view of the prey. That's what made him the Predator. You know what I'm saying? Every movie was from the point of view of the prey, right? And so to break that, and just because you made a great movie, it is a great movie. I loved it. I actually thought it was dope, but I didn't feel like I was watching a Predator movie. I felt like I was watching an offshoot of the Star Wars franchise or something. The Mandalorian, I felt like I was watching Boba Fett or some shit. I felt like that. They had little fuzzy creatures and, you know, animal sidekicks and android sidekicks telling jokes and shit. It just didn't feel like a Predator movie, y'all. And I mean, I loved it though. I loved it. I was like, yo, this is the action on this. The fight scenes, crazy. Whoever did that choreographing was fire. I loved what they did with that. I loved the weapons. I love the taking me to the different areas. I don't like the convenience of the movie though. And I just don't like the fact that we're getting it from the point of view of the Predator. If it's a Predator, we should be getting it from the point of view of the prey. I guess you can argue that he was prey at some point because, you know, his family wanted to exterminate him, I guess. But that's still like, and for real, I'm gonna just be real with you. Yes, exactly. That's the word we need. Disney. It was a Disney movie. That was a Disney movie. And Disney movie seems to be engulfing all of these IPs and kind of taking them in that direction. And I don't like that. I really don't like that. Hey, we got Luna Cascade in the building. Wonderful, beautiful Luna Cascade in the building. Will we hear tell about Little Halloran Memory Box tonight? You know what? Before you got here, sis, I had promised not to spoil anything, and I can't spoil it. I mean, the little memory box, if anybody knows what the memory box is, the memory box is where Dick Halloran would keep his powers at bay, but also lock up the dead people that would come to haunt him. He'd put them in this box and he'd keep the lid tight. And, you know, when Dr. Sleep came out and they exercised this in that show, I always looked at it like, I always kind of felt like the fact that he could see dead people is what the power was working off of. Because why would you lock them up in that box like that, right? So this show actually touches on that. I can definitely tell you that. And you know what? Like I said, I promise you 100% I will be back for the after show on this episode because there's a lot we got to talk about. And let me write that down real quick. Luna Cascade, thank you very much for jogging my mind on that real quick, because that's a point that I need to make in the after show. And we'll talk about that. Okay, I just wrote that down real quick. Who else we got in here? We got Code Knox. What's going on, Code Knox? Good to see you, Code Knox. Oh my goodness, we got 115 people rocking with us right now on the Real Enigmas and Theories. Welcome to DERRY episode 4 live stream pregame. What's up? That's what's good. Carson over there laughing. What's going on? You laughing at me? What you laughing at? Depeche said, dude, humans only belong in post P2 movies as menu items that don't speak. The first Alien versus Predator had me furious. All that insulting room temperature IQ teeny bopper sub. Yo, that's the same. You know what? I agree with you on that. I like my Predator movies like a Predator movie. The best Predator movies are the first two. Crazy thing is, the second one might even be better than the first one. You know what I mean? They were straight to the point, action-packed, and iconic. Straight up iconic. You know what I'm saying? And I think that part 2 probably might be better than the first movie, the OG. Who was in that? Danny Glover. Fought against the Predator. I love to see an older cop going crazy at the Predator and them actually showing him respect by giving him an old pistol that he had gotten from another person that he respected. That's the kind of vibes I need from a Predator movie. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you on that, Depeche. Yes, indeed. Luna Cascade says, y'all check out House of Dynamite on Netflix. I have not seen that yet. Another one I want to see on Netflix is the Frankenstein joint. I haven't seen it yet. Talk about the thriller movie, On the Edge of My Seat all the way through. What? Oh, okay. I might have to check that out, sis. I appreciate that. Definitely will. Predator jumped the shark. Yo, come on, man. This Predator movie is a good movie. I'm not gonna lie. It is a good movie. It's a great movie. It's a good alien movie. It's a good space movie, but it's just not a Predator movie. And that's why you didn't see me cover it on the channel. I seen a lot of other people talking about it and stuff. I seen they were real hard on it. And just because it wasn't a Predator movie, they tried to act like it wasn't a good movie. That's a lie. You know what I'm saying? It was a good movie, but it just wasn't a Predator movie. Yes, Rachel, you need to go check out Dr. Sleep. Dr. Sleep is fire. Real, can you do a video on the power level of people with the shine and the true knot? Yes, that's actually coming. I actually have a video about the true knot. And I talk about the shining and everything and the different power levels. Because in Dr. Sleep, and yeah, like I said, Rachel, go check that out. But in Dr. Sleep is the most powerful person with the shining abilities, and it was that little girl. She was just going crazy. And you could even argue that Avery from the Institute might be one of the most powerful persons with shining abilities. You see what I'm saying? Y'all seen this kid picked up an entire building. And so I don't believe that the characters from the Institute are just these haphazard people that ended up having powers just because or whatever. I don't believe that at all. I think they have the shining abilities. And I believe that the Institute was trying to tell us this with the series that they just did. The Institute series was okay. I gave it a 6 out of 10. Maybe a 5.5 out of 10, really. You know what I mean? It didn't keep me all the way. I didn't even continue the series. And I had the entire series. I had the screeners for it. But I didn't even review it the whole way through. Some great movies started coming out. Weapons. We had Him. Him was a great movie. People are shitting on that one. But that one is going to come around and be a cult phenomenon in a couple of years. It's going to be a cult classic in a couple of years, I should say. And yeah, what else was out? I did a video about the Charlie Kirk situation and how it related to the Snake Eyes movies. The Snake Eye movie with Nicolas Cage had a man named Charles Kirkland that got shot in the neck, just like Charlie Kirk. And there are so many similarities with that movie and the actual events. If you haven't seen my video on that, go check that out. There's been so much more happening that even the original donor from Turning Point USA, his name was done. And the one that like made the life-changing donation that, you know, catapulted Turning Point USA, his name was done. And the guy in the movie Snake Eyes who orchestrated the entire hit on Charles Kirkland, his name was done. So like I have so much more facts about those two, that movie and that incident, that I definitely have enough for a part 2. I don't know if I'll revisit that. You know what I'm saying? I might revisit it. I might do something with Taylor, because she's been uncovering some really dope heat about that whole situation. Go check out her channel if you are not abreast to what she's got going on. Yes, indeed. Let me see. Ooh, the shine like a battery. The shine is like a battery. Now, yes, Free. Okay, I'm with you on that. Let's remember, Dick Halloran says that his grandmother told him that everybody has the ability to shine. Now, it's just that some people are tapped into it. And when we're talking about tapping in, we're talking about tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the actual catalyst for the shine? What makes the person able to tap in on that level? One thing that we can see is trauma. Trauma seems to make people tap into their shining ability. Now, the problem with that is the girl from Dr. Sleep didn't seem to have any trauma going on in her life. You know what I'm saying? And she was one of the most powerful shining people we've seen. And she didn't seem to have any problems. Most of the kids from the Institute, like the main character from the Institute, he didn't have any like trauma going on in his life either, but he was tapped into his ability. I mean, the children on the Institute are shining, y'all. I mean, when you look at the Institute and you see them walking through the halls and it's telling them to let their light shine and to shine on and all of that stuff, those, I mean, yeah, they shine and they know that they do. You see what I'm saying? I can't wait until the show that just brings the whole Stephen King universe together. And Welcome to Derry is definitely doing so. You know what I mean? Hopefully 6, 7, and 8 does not disappoint. I mean, I've seen shows start off real good and just fall flat, just being real with you. You know what I mean? Some people just go ahead and they like a show, and so they'll never turn on it, like a football team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people out there don't want to admit that From definitely fell off. They fell off, but I think that they're going to come back and redeem themselves, because they left themselves some ways out, so to speak. The line that everything lies here, that Christopher said to that puppet, or Christopher said to the boy in white, yeah, it's a lot there that they can use to pretty much fix what they broke. You know what I mean? I hope they do. I'm going to talk about that in my From video. I'm going in on From in that video. It's going to be some tough love in there, but it's definitely a good video to be looking out for. Hold on. The dude that plays Dick Halloran and Dr. Sleep was so dead on Scatman Crothers that it was astonishing. I have to agree with you 100%. He was so good, I really didn't even know who he was. I was like, yo, is that, because I didn't know that was the guy that it actually was. I thought that they went and like did a CGI Scatman Crothers for Dr. Sleep. He was so spot on. He looked just like him. It was only certain parts where you could tell it wasn't him. That actor is great. I can't remember his name, but he is a great actor in everything that he's in. But he was a good Dick Halloran. Pause. I mean, yeah, he was a good Halloran. yo, look, he was a good Halloran, but he wasn't the best. I think that Scatman Crothers is the best. There was another one too, I think was played by Melvin Van Peebles. I'm not sure. Was that Melvin Van Peebles that played him? In my mind, I want to say that was Melvin Van Peebles, Mario Van Peebles' father. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Am I wrong about that? Hold on. Oh, y'all going in the chat. Okay. House of Dynamite was decent. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Why did the movie The Shining kill off Halloran when King's book had him saving Wendy and Danny's life, surviving? Yo, that I hated that. And I hope they retcon that. You know, that's the only thing that I agreed with Stephen King with when he said that he didn't like what Kubrick did with the movie. Yeah, I don't like him killing. I didn't like how they killed Dick Halloran off. Come on, bro, goes out with the axe. Wait till y'all see what this man could do in this episode right here. And you tell me if some drunk abuser dude would have been able to take him out with an axe. Like, come on, yo. The way Dick Halloran died in The Shining was sad. That made me sad. I was yeah. Especially when you go back and think about it. Like, nah, yo. This guy right here, hold on. You gotta zoom in a little. This dude right here ain't to be fucked with, yo. This dude right here is not to be fucked with. The True Knot, my favorite psychic vampires. Yeah, they are dope. They're definitely dope. And I think that the show It is going to touch on that next season. It Welcome to Derry might be giving us a little bit about the True Knot. And that's a prediction. I don't have no inside information or anything. That's a straight up prediction. I believe that circus that we saw in episode 3 made a deal with the entity. And they claim that the skeleton man was not of the entity or whatever. They claim that the skeleton man was a regular man and he scared the boy and it saw it scared the boy. I don't believe that. I think that that's a smokescreen because they're going to show us later on in later seasons that carnival and that group of people actually made a deal with the entity. And that's my vibes. I'm going to talk about that a little bit here and there, but that's what I think happened. That's what I think's going on. I don't believe that the guy was a real person. As a matter of fact, they showed his bones morphing, and I don't care what kind of, that skeleton man, his body was changing. It wasn't just that he was a skeleton man, skinny old man. His body was changing. In the tent with the boy, before the boy even saw him, he kind of turned back into a human form. He turned more human looking. And that was obvious. I mean, I pointed that out in my video. I thought that was obvious. You know what I'm saying? Food Pyramid says, a little wordplay from last live. Spirit comes from Latin spiritus, meaning breath, air, life, soul. Just makes me think of The Shining and Dr. Sleep. Yes, indeed, spirit. And also, it is a phonetic brethren of the word steam when you're talking about it in that sense, right? The definition of it. And what they were talking about is steam. Oh, yo, I want to point out something real quick. Debbie Ebby Bo Bebby hollered at me earlier this week and was like, yo, I thought it was very interesting that Dick Halloran, then this is what she said. She said she thought it was very interesting that Halloran said that he knew a place where they could blow off a little steam. Now that is crazy, being that he is the character that shines. I thought it was also interesting that in that same scene, he's talking about moonshine, right? Moonshine is created through an alchemical process, right? And he has the shining abilities. And also in the movie The Music Man, they refer to black people as shines in that movie at one point. There's definitely a scene where the shine is used in The Music Man. I thought that was crazy. You know, Netflix Frankenstein was not a horror movie, but rather a gothic, complex, psychological love story. Still good though. I gotta check that out, Luna. Luna, you know, I could tell you like Netflix, you be up on it on the Netflix joints, telling me what's good to watch and everything. I really haven't covered anything on Netflix since They Cloned Tyrone, and they pretty much shitted on me. Like, Netflix took all the money from that video, which is it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, wow, a brother can't review your joint. Like, and then I even I dispute a lot of these claims. I think that uh the YouTube policies as far as like claiming copyrights, I think the protocol gets abused a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then you can also add in there that AI does a lot of damage to creators when AI is not a real person. So it's just going ahead and striking people's channel and it's not really a real person. You know what I'm saying? And then when you dispute it, they have the AI answer for them as well. I think it's crazy. You know what I mean? Sinners I thought was good. Yeah, Sinners is probably the best horror film this year for sure. And it's way more than a horror film. It's not even a horror film to me. Like Sinners was so symbolism heavy. It was laden with symbolism all through it, every aspect of it. I mean, you had Bloods and Crips symbolism. You had everything was in there. You know what I'm saying? You had the Marxism going on in there. You know what I'm saying? Like broke vampires and whatnot. You know what I mean? I thought it was crazy. I thought even the mustaches of the twins. There's so many symbols and things that I think are connected to reality with that movie. I didn't talk about it because it was a very touchy subject. But I thought it was crazy. And you know what? I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna drop this bomb. I know that some of y'all might be mad at this one, but you had that Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony situation. I thought that was very peculiar to me that the Smoke Stack twins, Stack was the one that carried the knife. Now, I've heard the description of the twin holding his brother bleeding out with the Austin Metcalf situation. He had a twin brother, and they said that he was sitting on the bleachers and his brother was between his legs bleeding out. And then you had Carmelo Anthony situation, right? To me, it mirrored how Smoke was sitting there holding his brother bleeding out, and Stack was the one that used to carry the knife. Now, that's not even the only connection. I hope y'all not hating me for this connection, but I think the wildest connection to that is Carmelo Anthony is named after a basketball player, and so is Michael B. Jordan. I thought that those connections right there and the timing of that movie with the Austin Metcalf situation, I thought that was fucking bananas. You know what I'm saying? Like I flew out the window and came back through the other window on that one. So let me know what y'all thought about that. I know I probably lost a couple people on that. They like, man, fuck this guy. Please do a part two. A part two. I have 4 parts to that. Oh, your breakdown was brilliant. Thank you so much. Yeah, I have a 4-part. I did 4 videos for Sinners. I have over 2 million views on Sinners. Straight like that. Like, I'm very proud of my Sinners material. Like, I have over 2 million views covering Sinners, and it's just such a great movie, and I really poured my heart into the information of that one. And most everything coming out of me on that one is stuff that my grandmother taught me. You understand? Like, things that she said to me. My grandma was very much into natural spiritualism, very heavy. My wife's bringing me some hot tea, some more hot tea. Thank you, my love. Yes, indeed. Oh, thank you. Yes, y'all know I like hot tea. Keep it hot. I like hot tea. I don't care if it's the summertime. I'm drinking some hot tea. I work in the studio. I do voiceovers. I do vocal arrangements and stuff like that, and I need my voice, so I drink a lot of hot tea, y'all. You know what I'm saying? What else we got? What else we got? You know? Oh, we got about 20 minutes before the show. She trauma is a turning point. This is seen in all movies. Superhero, glass, part of the hero's journey. Indeed. Let me hear what y'all said. I'm gonna go down here and I'm trying to find some comments about what I was saying about the Smokestack twins. Hold on, let's see here. Real has been having episode after parties. Hit that notification. Yes, we will be having the after show. We will be having the after show because there are some things that I want to look at. And I want to get you guys' opinion on the bars that I dropped in this video. I can't wait for you guys to see the video. The video is going to be crazy. Yo, we got 90 people in here and only 60 likes. Smash that like, y'all. Yeah, smash the like button. It's free. It's free. Share this stream. Let them know we be in here cooking. After this episode, I can't wait for you guys to see this. Hold on, let me see if anybody was talking about what were your thoughts on my Carmelo Anthony, Michael B. Jordan connections? Two basketball players. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on that? Is that, yeah? You know what I'm saying? Crypto Lens says hoping season 4 of From is going to get back on track because the first 2 seasons are fire. Now, I'm gonna be real with you, Crypto Lens. I love what you're talking. I think that only the first season was fire. I think the second season was mid, and the third season was everywhere. Like the third season was crazy. Now I'm the only one who got it right with the laying the egg joint, the egg symbolism. That was my whole bag right there. Even being so, I still don't like that season. I don't like none of the explanations. I don't like the way they brought Smiley back. They could have just brought him back in a different way. I would have loved to see Smiley come up out of the ground where all of the fruit and vegetables were going bad and the cucumbers and all that was going bad in the earth, in the ground. I would have loved to see Smiley come up out of that. They could have brought him back like that. Bringing him back was rebirthing symbolism, first of all. Egg symbolism with Fatima, Pisces energy, what they put up there on their Instagram and everything. So yeah, I thought it was fire in that aspect, but Fatima was already pregnant and Smiley was still living. Fatima was pregnant before Boyd killed Smiley. So how, Smiles Davis, as I call him. So how in the hell is he coming up through her womb? That's corny to me. And you can say, oh, well, the entity he hijacked her baby and her pregnancy and blah, 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 blah. That shit's corny. I'm not just being real with you. That shit is corny. I don't even like it. Hey, I'm gonna still watch it though. I'm still gonna watch From. From is definitely a banger. I think they can redeem themselves. I think they had enough mystery in that show that where they can recuperate. So I'd love to see it happen. I can't wait, actually. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got? I think Eyes of the Dragon would make a good flick too. Oh, y'all down there talking. Hold on. What else? It was Melvin. That's why Steven was mad at Stanley. Oh yeah, okay, MJ. Mm-hmm. Yo, Nene, I'm gonna tell you this, sis. Much love, by the way. You have to watch Pluribus. If you haven't seen Pluribus, you have to watch Pluribus. You know what I'm saying? Pluribus is one of those kind of shows that will definitely make you ask the question, will definitely make you transcendentally place yourself in the character's position. It will have you constantly saying, what would I do in this situation? You know what I mean? Another show that was really good at that was Severance. Severance was really good at making you ask yourself, would I get severed? You know what I'm saying? Severance did that very well. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to my man Joe, who just sent the super chat via Cash App. Your generosity is greatly appreciated, my friend. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Joe. You know what I mean? Appreciate you on that. I would next time if you leave a comment. I mean, if you hit me on the Cash App, guys, leave a comment in there. I will say your comment. I will, answer your question or anything that you have in there. I know they got like the little part where you could say what the money's for or whatever. Put you a little question in there or something like that. Or if there's a message that you want to send along with it, I know you can do that as well. put something in there. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the generosity though, family. Speaking of super chats, we have Luna Cascade drop the super chat on us. Hold on, where is it at? I don't see it. Where's the super chat? I see it, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. So they merged both. Like, I keep forgetting that they merged both of these streams together. You know what I'm saying? The vertical and the horizontal is merged together, also with the other channel. So I have 4 chats merged into one. Thank you for your generosity, sis. And she says, from maybe the whole theme of from is the cute of life. What, sir? It is they need to get it. Yo. Okay. My thing is, here's the thing with from. They have some issues with revealing information and still keeping it interesting. I just have to say, reincarnation is not interesting at all. It's kind of like a cheat code for writers. You know, oh, they're reincarnated. Like, come on, yo. And if they are reincarnated, are they gonna go back in time and show us the first incarnated versions of Tabitha and Jade? Like, because if they do that, then they'll lose a lot of people, because people really love Jade. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be hard to get them to take another character and make him like Jade. You know what I'm saying? Unless they use the same person, unless they use, you know what I'm saying, the same character to play him, which would be corny if they were reincarnated. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know how they're going to do it. All of these things are a part of the great mystery that is from. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, thank you so much for your generosity, sis. You always come through with love to the channel. You've been here for a while too. You've been rocking with me for the whole 2 years. People like you, Debbie, Ebby, Bebby. We got Bev Billions. Who else is in here that's been rocking? Nene been rocking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been rocking with the page since the beginning. Nene started rocking with me when I started doing live streams. Carrie been here for a long time. Like, yo, shout out to everybody that's here and rocking with me. I'm not going to keep y'all too much longer, because I do know that the episode is going to come on in 15 minutes. But I want to see if anybody wants to come up and talk from any of these streams. I know we got 100 people streaming across with us right now, 106 tweet people, 112 people. Wow, 113 people. And it's going up. 115 people. 115 people in here with us, y'all. Who wants to come up and chat with real quick before we let y'all go? I'll drop the chat. I'll drop the link in there. The link should come up on the vertical and the horizontal. You do not have to show your face. I'm not showing mine. You know what I mean? Y'all can come on up here and talk if y'all want to talk. Food Pyramid, I know you got something to say. Come on up here, bro. You always come through. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm going to the laptop instead of cell. My fingers aren't nimble enough for cell. Okay, I got you. I ain't mad at you. That's me. That's me. I'm not watching no live stream from my phone. You know what I'm saying? Who else is in here? Who else we got? We got in here. Autocorrect is not our friend. You must have typed something crazy. Yeah. Oh my God, Super Chat should read The Cycle of Life. Ugh, yeah. Oh no, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, don't worry about it. That's why you said that now. Okay, I got it. I'd get severed if they'd let me work part-time. I ain't playing no 40 hours. Yo, I would never get severed. I don't care how long. I don't care. You can't even pay me to get severed. Because what the fuck are you doing with me when I'm the other person? Like, they might be doing some weirdo shit with you. I ain't with it. I would never get severed. Pluribus makes you think. Definitely messes with your head a little. So good. Yeah, it is. Definitely. Pluribus is a must watch. I saw somebody talking about, yeah, Pluribus is just another piece of LGBT agenda. I'm like, yo, they're women. They're lesbians. lesbians exist in real life. Like some TV shows have lesbians and gay people in them. There's nothing wrong with that. I can admit that sometimes they make characters for an agenda, and I am one that agrees with that. But Pluribus, I don't feel like it's one of those. Pluribus is not it's not LGBT agenda. I don't believe that. And I do believe that there are agendas on all fronts, right? Everybody has an agenda, right? All of these companies and things have a certain agenda, right? But everything that has LGBT to do with it is not of some sort of agenda, because LGBT is a reality of our lives, right? We're born into this world with billions of people. You're not the only one here. Everybody doesn't think the same. Everybody shouldn't think the same. I think we should learn from each other's differences. And so, like, I don't think that Pluribus fits the bill for any kind of like agenda or propaganda. I think that's I just think that's a broad brush. You know what I'm saying? To try to paint with that. I don't believe that. You know what I mean? However, there is many agendas going on. Of course there are, right? And I am one. If I saw an agenda, I would say it. Y'all know me. I'm the guy that told you was decoding or encoding the assassination attempt on Trump. I'm the one who says shit like that. So if there's an agenda and I see that there's an agenda for no apparent reason, I'm the one to point it out. So I'm not sitting up here gaslighting you. I saw a review of Pluribus and they were pretty much trashing it. And I was like, wow, this dude right here. I mean, if you go that far with it, you might as well just stop watching TV, bro. Just stop watching TV. Like, TV has changed over the years. Things are more violent. Things are more explicit, right? Things are like that now because people are open to these ideas more. And also, when you're paying for your streaming service and all of that shit, you can watch what the fuck you want to watch. You know what I'm saying? And damn, who has anything to say about it? Castle Rock. Luna Cascade said, real, watch Castle Rock. Lots of symbolism. Definitely on my list. I hate watching shows that they cancel before I get a chance to get into it. Castle Rock, they canceled it. But Bill Skarsgård is in there. It's a Stephen King joint. Juniper Hill, we're talking Juniper Hill. I definitely have to watch it because I am on board with this new Stephen King universe that they're pushing real quick. Like, look at all the Stephen King adaptations. Even his son has been getting a lot of adaptations lately. So I think that they are doing this on purpose. And like, Stephen King is like the Stan Lee of horror. So shout out to him for that. I'll have to get on next time. I'm in a car in the passenger seat. That's okay, my brother. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for every time you come up anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So we got 7 minutes until the show. I am going to let y'all go. But I'm going to rock out on my theme song real quick. Definitely play the theme song for y'all. Meet me back here for the after show. I'll do the after show around between 10:30 and 11 o'clock. Look for the notification. Go ahead, if you haven't already, go hit the Real Enigmas Live channel, become a subscriber. And yeah, I'll see y'all after the joint. Let me go ahead and play that record.
Designer shirt, my mind is squirt, some rhyme work that'll make your sinus hurt. Buckle your seat while the pilot work. My spacecraft got enough gas that'll take you.
Everybody always asks me, is this me? Yes, this is me. This is real. No AI voice, no AI beats, no AI rhymes. It's just me.
For it in your window, but do they really have the skill to analyze the symbol? Crescendo, the ashes blow when the wind blow. The rain put out the fire while the children build a temple. Just like the pyramids, walls are scribbled. A projection in the sky of the messiahs on your mental. Monumental and extraterrestrial. Turning these niggas into mental vegetables. It's kinda crazy how I ride on instrumentals as I slice like a Ginsu with the vibe I put in. You listen. Not a double life, it's just a new beginning. The magic is to focus on our goals till we're winning. I'd rather have a portrait of myself up on the ceiling. I could lay down on the floor, look up and visualize the millions. Imagine that, do you see the picture clearly? Focusing on working with me, you could get this money with me. We could take over the world and put the trophies in the city, the plaques on the wall, and have a feast of who was with me. Yeah, last week was just the past, right? A new beginning, I've been up for all these past nights. And all these people that I knew just seem to pass by. They stuck on stupid worry about their past lives. And I just ask why. Are they agents? Is the system about to crash? Am I the one like in the Matrix? Is the planets in the heavens? Then the earth is just a spaceship. Our thoughts control reality and life is what you make it.
Yes, indeed, y'all. So thank you for listening to my theme song. That's my theme song, yo. I love that record. I made that record. I dropped that record in 2021. And on my Welcome to DERRY video coming out at 10 o'clock, I dropped some bars about a whole scene. So if you still here and you rocking with me, be sure to look at my video after the episode. And it drops at 10 o'clock. Be sure to check it out and give me your thoughts on the bars. If you like it, if I impress you, share that to everything you can share it to. You know what I mean? It's your text list for me. You know what I'm saying? Get some exposure to the channel. If you want to see the channel grow, help a brother out. It's free. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so I'm signing off. 3 minutes. Go get your snacks, go get your drinks, go get your smokes, and get ready for this episode. It's going to be crazy. Peace.